Imagine enduring major surgery, barely able to stand, only for your family to demand you slave over a full Christmas dinner like nothing happened. But this time, she snaps and serves up revenge so cold, it'll give you chills. Watch as entitled in-laws get exactly what they deserve. In takeout containers, pause for effect. This is the story of Victoria's breaking point. And trust me, the payback is deliciously satisfying. If you've ever felt taken for granted by family, pushed to your limits while they ignore your pain, this tale will hit right in the feels. Smash that like button if you're rooting for justice. Subscribe for more heart-pounding revenge stories straight from Reddit vibes, and drop your own family drama in the comments below. I read everyone. Let's dive in. My name is Victoria, and the pain struck like a bolt of lightning as I reached for the TV remote. It was 2 weeks after major abdominal surgery, the kind that leaves you feeling like your insides have been rearranged with a hot poker. I couldn't even tie my shoes without waves of agony rippling through me, like invisible knives twisting deeper with every movement. I pressed my palm against the thick bandages hidden under my sweater, breathing in shallow, gritted teeth gasps until the spasm finally eased. Sweat beaded on my forehead, my heart pounding from the effort of just existing. That's when Raymond, my husband of 8 years, strolled into the living room, eyes glued to his phone, scrolling mindlessly as if my wince was invisible. "Mom just called," he said casually without looking up. "They're all coming here for Christmas dinner." Something inside me shattered, not with a scream or a crash, but a quiet, irreversible snap, like a taut string finally giving way after years of strain. My hands trembled as I forced my voice to stay steady. "What do you mean? They're all coming here?" Raymond finally glanced up, his expression annoyed, like I was overreacting to a minor inconvenience. "Ray, I can barely stand for more than 10 minutes without collapsing." He shrugged, that dismissive shrug I'd seen 1,000 times. "Mom said she'll handle the decorations. You just need to do the cooking and hosting. You know how she is about traditional Christmas dinner, ham, sides, the works." "I just had surgery," I repeated, louder now, my voice cracking with frustration. The doctor's words echoed in my mind. No lifting, no prolonged standing, strict bed rest to avoid complications. But Raymond waved it off like it was nothing. "Come on, Vic. Don't be dramatic. It's just cooking. Mom does it all the time, and she's got arthritis worse than you." His words landed like a slap, minimizing my pain, my recovery, everything I'd endured in that sterile hospital room, the fear during the procedure, the nausea from the anesthesia, the lonely nights waking up in sweat-soaked sheets. Before I could fire back, the phone rang, shrill and insistent. Ava's name, my mother-in-law, flashed on the screen. Raymond tossed it to me like a hot potato and sauntered out, leaving me alone with the ache. "Victoria, good. You're there." Ava's voice oozed false sweetness, the kind that masked her ironclad demands. "I'm thinking ham this year, not turkey. And make sure you do those little pastry puffs everyone loved last time. Summer specifically requested them." I tried to interject. "Ava, but she steamrolled on. "And proper table settings, dear. Not like last Easter when you used paper napkins." What was that about? My stomach twisted, not just from the scar but from the memory. "I had the flu last Easter, remember? I could barely stand." She laughed, that high-pitched, tinkling cackle that always made my skin crawl, like nails on a chalkboard. "Oh, stop being dramatic and just cook. It's Christmas. I'll bring the good china. You focus on the food. There'll be 7 of us. Plus Kylie, she's very particular now. No vegetables touching the meat." The call ended abruptly, her words hanging in the air like a noose. I sat there, staring at my phone, the screen blurring as memories flooded and holidays cooked through pounding migraines, flu seasons where I forced myself to baste turkeys while shivering with fever, deadlines at work ignored because tradition demanded I host. That time I had food poisoning but still plated Raymond's birthday dinner, smiling through the nausea because canceling wasn't an option. My phone buzzed again. A text from Summer, my sister-in-law. Mom says you're doing Christmas. Don't mess it up this year, Kay. No concern. No, how are you feeling? Just demands. I stood slowly, each movement a battle against the pull of my stitches, and shuffled to the bathroom mirror. The woman staring back was a ghost pale skin, dark circles like bruises under her eyes, hair limp from exhaustion. But beneath the fatigue, something new flickered, a spark of defiance, hot and unyielding. I smiled at my reflection, whispering, "Fine, let's cook something unforgettable." I dialed a different number this time. Reese, my best friend, the one who'd seen me through every family ordeal. It's me. Remember when you said I should stop letting them walk all over me? I think I'm finally ready to listen. Her voice warmed with concern, laced with that no-nonsense edge I needed. About damn time. What did they do now? I spilled it all: the demands, the dismissal of my surgery. They won the full Christmas spread. 2 weeks after I was cut open, Reese's outrage exploded. They what? Oh, hell no. Tell them to shove their ham where the sun doesn't shine, I interrupted, my smile widening despite the pain. Actually, I think I'm going to give them exactly what they deserve. But I need your help. Silence, then curiosity. I'm listening. First, find every takeout place that delivers on Christmas Day. I paused, gently touching the raised scar through my sweater, a reminder of my vulnerability and my resolve. Then, help me plan the best revenge Christmas dinner ever served. Reese's laughter was rich and conspiratorial. Oh, honey, this is going to be good. Downstairs, I heard Raymond on the phone with his mother, already plotting how to rearrange my furniture for their perfect dinner party. Let them plan. Let them demand. Let them assume I'd bend like always. I opened my laptop, not for recipes, but for lists of screenshots saved over years, receipts kept like ammunition, every dismissive comment, every ignored plea for help, every holiday I'd hosted while my body screamed for rest. This Christmas would be my masterpiece, not a meal, but my liberation, my goodbye. And they wouldn't see it coming until the delivery drivers arrived. Okay, we've got Chinese, Thai, Indian, and that new Mediterranean spot, Reese said a few days later, spreading glossy takeout menus across my coffee table like battle plans. The aroma of printed ink mixed with the faint sterile scent of my pain meds. All confirmed for delivery on Christmas Day. Had to promise the Indian place $100 tip, but therein, I shifted on the couch, wincing as the motion tugged at my scar, adjusting pillows to ease the constant throbbing ache. Perfect. Order extra menus from each. I want to wallpaper the dining room with them. Reese's eyes lit up with wicked delight. You're evil. I love it. She paused, her gaze softening as she studied my face. How's the pain today? I forced to grin. Worth every minute of what's coming. My phone buzzed. Another text from Ava. Don't forget the cranberry sauce must be homemade. None of that canned nonsense. And Raymond mentioned you've been ordering a lot of takeout lately that won't do for Christmas. I showed it to Reese, who rolled her eyes so hard I thought they'd stick. Has she forgotten you literally had your insides rearranged 2 weeks ago? Bold of you to assume she ever cared to know, I replied, pulling out a folder labeled medical and slipping in my latest hospital bill. Raymond had downplayed it to her as minor, but the numbers told the truth. Thousands in costs, weeks of recovery. Reese handed me a brochure, glossy and inviting. I found that recovery retreat you asked about. Private cabin, medical staff on call, peaceful lake view, very healing from toxic family vibe. Book it for December 25th through New Year's. I smiled, envisioning the silence, the snow-dusted pines, the fury when they realized I wouldn't return to scrub their mess. Done. My phone rang. Summer. Victoria, Mom says you're being difficult about the menu. Her voice dripped condescension, like I was a child throwing a tantrum. Look, just do what she wants. You know how she gets. You're right, Summer, I said, honey sweet. I do know. Don't worry, everything will be exactly what everyone deserves this year. After hanging up, I stood carefully and headed to the kitchen, where Raymond was brewing coffee for himself only. He never offered me any these days. The credit card statement came, I said casually, placing the hospital bill where he couldn't ignore it. Could you check if your card's working? Mine keeps getting declined. Probably because you keep ordering takeout, he muttered, but his eyes widened at the total. Jesus, Vic, did you really need all these procedures? My blood boiled, but I turned away, hiding my smile. No, Ray, I got them for fun. First breadcrumb dropped, he'd see the financial strain soon enough. That afternoon, Reese helped pack a small suitcase as I recounted last Thanksgiving. 102-degree fever, but Eva insisted on proceeding because she'd bought the turkey. I cooked for 6 hours, then vomited through the night while they watched football. Raymond told me to keep it down, the game was on. Reese sipped the bag with force. I hope they choke on their takeout. They won't, I said, checking the retreat confirmation. They'll be too busy choking on their own entitlement. The doorbell rang, another delivery. Raymond yelled from downstairs. Vic, dinner again? Seriously? Still recovering, honey, I called sweetly. Doctor's orders, he grumbled. You managed breakfast just fine this morning. Reese and I shared a look. He hadn't noticed it was from the cafe, plated on our dishes. He hadn't noticed much in 2 weeks, except that I was less emotional. The retreat's confirmed, Reese whispered, showing her phone. Paid from your secret account. They even have a Christmas dinner with chefs who aren't post-op. I touched my scar. 2 more weeks, then freedom. You sure you don't want to just tell them off? No. I smiled. That's not how karma works. They need to feel it the way I've felt, treated like a servant. My phone buzzed. A group text from Eva. Victoria has graciously agreed to host Christmas. Summer's bringing the good china. I'll handle decorations. Victoria will do the rest as tradition demands. Don't be late, dinner at p.m. sharp. Reese laughed so hard she sat down. They have no idea. Nope, I said, saving it as evidence. But they will, one perfectly catered takeout meal at a time. Downstairs, Raymond chatted with his mother about the Christmas tree I wouldn't decorate. Let them assume. My plans were in motion. A quiet storm building. Eva burst through the front door without knocking, arms laden with garland that smelled of artificial pine. Victoria, why isn't the tree up yet? Christmas is in 3 days. I stayed on the couch, laptop open, documenting every text and email in my Christmas karma folder. Hello, Eva. I've put up a wreath and some candles, that's all I can manage, she huffed, dropping the decorations with a clatter. Honestly, this attitude is tiresome. One little surgery and you're acting like glass. I hit record on my phone discreetly. Would you like to see the surgical site? The doctor says it's healing, but it was extensive. Don't be crude, she snapped, draping garland over my bookshelves, knocking books askew. Now, about appetizers, Summer requested those crab puffs from last year. My phone buzzed. Summer's text. Mom says you're being difficult again. Don't embarrass us this year. Screenshot saved. I smiled. I'll make sure everyone gets what they're craving. Ava turned, hands on hips. The house is bare. Where's your holiday spirit? Right here. I patted my scar, the motion sending a sharp jolt through me. I winced, but she was too busy shoving furniture around to notice. The door opened again. Raymond with Kylie, my niece, who wrinkled her nose. And Victoria, your house looks boring. Mom says you're lazy about Christmas. Hello to you too, Kylie. Another screenshot. How's school? Whatever. She flopped into my recovery chair. Mom says we better not eat takeout like when you had the flu. Raymond shot me a look. Victoria's been ordering takeout, but she'll cook for Christmas, right? Everything will be perfectly arranged, I assured, watching Ava disrupt my space. Everyone gets what they deserve. They left eventually, Ava for more decorations, Kylie complaining, Raymond for work. I called Reese. They just left. Ava redecorated in 45 minutes. Please tell me you got video. Ring camera. Recordings. Screenshots. I stood, fighting pain. Need help with phase 2? Come over. An hour later, we perfected my note. To my beloved in-laws, enjoy choosing your meal. All prepaid. I'm resting per surgical necessity. Direct complaints to the surgeon's office. Happy holidays. Reese grinned. Beautiful. Evil but beautiful. Menus ready? Printed extras, will tape them Christmas morning. She packed my getaway bag. Cabin stocked with real Christmas dinner turkey by chefs not in pain. Phone buzzed. Corbin, brother-in-law. Heard you're hosting. Hope better than last year's disaster. I showed Reese. Remember? He complained the turkey was dry while I had a fever from 60-hour weeks. Raymond said nothing. Not this time. I touched the hidden divorce papers. They're getting just desserts via delivery. Raymond came home early. I hid the bag while Reese distracted him. Hey Ray. Helping with Christmas prep. Great, he muttered. Phone bound. Mom's worried you're not serious. Vic, the house looks empty. Don't worry, I said. It's a Christmas no one forgets. Upstairs he went. Reese hugged me gently. 3 days then free. I eyed the wreath. Simple like my plan. They'll learn what happens when you push too far. My phone lit with Ava's demand, but I ignored it. Karma doesn't come around, it gets delivered. Christmas Eve, the house hummed quietly, heat kicking on as Raymond snored upstairs. I sat in the kitchen, sipping soup, watching Home Alone on my tablet, fitting for tomorrow's traps. The counters gleamed. Unused, no prep dishes, no thawing turkey, just hidden menus. Phone buzzed. Ava's 10th text. Set the turkey to thaw. Up early, potatoes take forever. Screenshot saved. I sipped calmly. Doorbell whispered. Reese with tape and menus. Ready for final prep? Almost. I lifted my sweater, showing the scar. And covered tomorrow? Drive the point home? Absolutely, let them see what they've ignored. She laid menus. Phone buzzed. Summer. Mom's freaking out you haven't answered. Better not be sleeping. Too much to do. The loser minds, Reese said, taping. Sure, no filming? Ring camera catches all, I'll be gone. We wallpapered the dining room. Chinese beside Thai. Indian. A feast of options. Prepaid on Raymond's card. My last gift. Remember Thanksgiving 3 years ago? I asked. Ava demanded 3 pies for Kylie's indecision. She ate none. Watching carbs. How much spent? $400. I smiled. $500 tomorrow. Plus tips? Raymond's snoring stuttered. We froze. It resumed. He hadn't noticed packing preps. Getaway bag in my car, Reese whispered. GPS set. Really doing this? Watch me. Check messages. Ava, don't disappoint. Summer, Kylie wants ham and squares. Corbin, better not mess up. Raymond, nothing. We placed a note. weighted by the ornament Ava gave me years ago for the family's newest servant. She joked, hilarious now. Arrival time, 11 a.m. sharp. Ava's punctual with others' time. Gone by 10:30. Final text from Ava. Everything perfect tomorrow. Don't be late with ham, Reese snorted. Tell them ham's square in containers? Surprise. I surveyed the menu walls. They wanted dinner, they get it. Tradition? Karma. Reese hugged. After she left, I lingered in the silent kitchen. Tomorrow. Shocks. Accusations. But I'd be gone. Touched scar, recalling pained holidays. Treated like furniture. Raymond snored obliviously. Let them rest. Tomorrow they'd learn. Push too far. Mistake kindness for weakness. Treat family like staff. Up to bed. Pausing at dining room. Menus gleamed. Testimony to years taken for granted. Merry Christmas, I whispered, smiling at chaos ahead. And to all a good night. Christmas morning dawned bright, cold. I dressed. Loose sweater. Comfy pants. Nice shoes appropriate for serving revenge. Raymond left to fetch parents. No breakfast ask. 10:15 Reese's car. You look amazing, like burning life elegantly. Exactly. Phone. Texts piling. Ava kitchen better smell delicious. Summer Kylie's starving food ready. Corbin don't overcook ham. Silenced phone. Let them void text. 10:45 park nearby. Ring app open. Ava's car. Then Summer's. Gathered on porch. Gifts. Decorations. Ava tried locked door. Where's Victoria? Summer whined. Mom said she'd be ready. Raymond unlocked. They piled in. Victoria, Ava called. Where's food? Why nothing cooking? Something's wrong. Raymond said quickly. Kitchen's cold. Dining room. Kylie started. Oh my God. Camera captured. Ava's jaw drop. Summer stumble. Raymond pale. What is this? Ava sputtered at menu walls. Corbin read note. To beloved in-laws. Enjoy prepaid meals. Resting per necessity. Complaints to surgeon. Happy holidays. Is this a joke? Summer shrieked. Where is she? Raymond checked phone. My text. Reclaiming peace. Forward egg rolls to clinic. She can't. Ava reddened. It's Christmas, we're family. Family? I whispered to Reese. Sent mass text. Taking care of myself. Check emails. Surgery photos. Bills. Recordings of demands. Past holidays. Dinner on Raymond's card. Enjoy. Cameras showed phones grabbed. Ava blanched. Summer collapsed. Raymond queasy. She recorded us. Summer shook. All. Surgery wasn't minor. Ava stared. Raymond, you said I didn't know. He stammered. She never said every day. I texted. You never listened. Now you must. Restarted car. Ready? One last text. Ava, new tradition. Respecting myself. Merry Christmas. Pulled away. Window view. Shocked amid menus. 7 entitled, served deserved. To retreat? To freedom. Lighter than years. Real dinner with caring people. Phone exploded, ignored. Let them feel helpless. Ignored on holiday. Touched scar. No more pushing through pain. Best part? They clean up. Reese laughed. Christmas miracle. House faded in rear view. Behind. Discovering karma's dish. Best with takeout side. Finally free. Retreat lodge. Christmas card, warm lights. Snow-dusted beams. Receptionist smiled. Welcome, Victoria. Lakeside cabin 3 for recovery reflection. Phone bus 100th time. Glanced. Ava, how dare embarrass. Summer mom's crying happy. Raymond come home fix. Corbin mature running. Hold phone, she offered. No enjoying now. In cabin, Reese unpacked. I checked email. Summer's vague Facebook rant. Ungrateful, ruining Christmas. Look, Reese showed neighborhood group. Ava rallying support backfiring. Why make woman cook post-surgery? Phone rang. Raymond answered. Where? Peaceful. Takeout? Not funny. Mom devastated. Kids crying. Ruined Christmas. No. You did years ago. Watching me cook sick. Ignoring pain. Choosing comfort over health. That's not check email. Last Thanksgiving video feverish. Mom demands gravy. Silence. Gotta go, dinner ready. Not cooked by me. Hun? Reese. Summer boycotting restaurants. Of course. Messages. Ava's novel on tradition. Doctor called Ava, complained restrictions unnecessary. Shut down. New from Kylie. Mom says mental breakdown. Tell her breakthrough. Say dinner. Headed to lodge dining. Beautiful table. Guests gathering. No demands. Complaints, just conversation. Food I didn't prepare. Phone. Raymond call ignored. Said everything with menus. After cabin. Read messages. Ava bargaining. Come back, forget. Summer threats. Lawyers ready. Raymond. Come home. Work out. Typed response. Not returning to house. Cooking demands. Healing from surgery. Taken for granted. No doctor contact. Empty threats. No more cooking. Keep menus. Get it? Reese asked. Have to. Closed laptop. Divorce lawyer next week. Phone. Ava ungrateful after everything. Laughed. They showed who they are, I show who I am. Who? Someone serving herself first. Snow fell softly. Across town, in-laws amid menus. Losing control of servant. Here. Healing. Resting free. Phone buzzed ignored. Last dinner served. Freedom tasted delicious. 1 week post-Christmas. Entered House AM with lawyer Andy. Raymond home suspended after story spread at work. Jumped up. Victoria. Finally we talk. No. Any smooth. Sit, listen. Set bag. Pulled folder. Divorce papers. Ray signed. Divorce? Pale. Serious? Over dinner? 1. Play Ava's voicemail. How dare humiliate. Ungrateful. That's mom being mom. Weak. Exactly. Laid bills. Screenshots. Photos. Every sick hosted holiday. Recovery demands. Choosing comfort over health. I never read. Deck 12. Stop dramatic mom shopping help. December 15th. Make dinner home anyway. Deck 24. Okay. Slumped. But divorce? Andy. Equitable assets. Including house. House. Up again. Can't check email. Face darkened. Recorded everything. Ring cameras, barges, demands. Struggles ignored. Not fair. Neither hosting post-surgery. Doctor statement on risks. Phone. Ava. Don't answer unless want recorded. Done damage, complain to doctor. Exaggerated surgery. Stared papers. Staying where? Safe, no demands. Menu walls. Phone. Summer mom freaking make apologize. Andy. Harassment documented. Cameras active till final. After? Never see again. No holidays, demands. Pretending family really chef. Door burst Ava furious. Perfect. Annie recorded. Explain entering without permission. Froze. Client. Divorce. Calm. Summer can cook now. Ungrateful. Started Andy. Recorded. Choose carefully. Mouth shut. Raymond stared. 3 days review then proceed. Like Christmas, Ava snapped. Exactly, quick. Clean delivery options. Left. Heard Ava cry. Raymond comfort. Let them. Peace to protect. Better than expected, no throws. Saving for holiday, I won't clean. Phone. Reese, how? Bail? No freedom papers. House hunt. 3 listings, no holiday kitchens. Smiled. Lighter with distance. Tradition wanted? New one. Self first. No drama side. Cafe quiet Sunday. Sipped coffee. Ava. Raymond fidgeted opposite. Begged meeting via lawyer. Make right. Talk. Miss you, Ava. Tone soft. Family not same. Dinner not same. Opened Reddit. Seen? Viral. Faces paled. Title. Aida leaving family takeout Christmas. You posted, Raymond stammered. Anonymous. Comments fascinated cooking post-surgery. Ava trembled. Private. Private when Dr. Trouble? Summer Facebook. Corbin texts. Door chimed Reese with folder. Papers. All. Bills. Screenshots. Transcripts not in post. What want? Raymond quiet. Nothing. Divorce final soon. House sold above asking. Here for goodbye. Goodbye? Ava cracked. Holidays. Summer handle. Heard her Christmas disaster burned ham. Store sides. Raymond shifted. Mom ordered pizza. Karma. Pulled check. Your house half public handover. Really? Throwing family over dinner? No valuing self over staff treatment. 10K upvotes. Reese. Love menu wallpaper. Ava stood. Ridiculous. Raymond, tell her. But he stared. Check me. Sorry should helped protected. Yes. Not late, Ava. Summer apologized. Sorry you're so sensitive, lol, not apology. Phone. Reddit notification awards. Stories. Inspired movement Christmas takeout revolution. Ava sank. What people think. Truth. Pushed hard. Demanded much. Faced consequences. Stood. Final next week, no contact. But no more. Done serving. My needs. Raymond. Order takeout. Reese and I synced. Left them with evidence. Check instead, daughter-in-law. Outside. Fresh air. Phone buzzed. Comment. Check. No need. I served karma. Lived revolution. Serving found out. Summer hosting Easter. Ava complaining cooking. Laughed free. Tradition wanted. Got karma. Now peace. Phone. Ava reconsider. Family forever. Replied. Right chose self first. Blocked. Linked arms. Reese. Walked away, no look back. Behind. Cold coffee. Hot consequences. Me? Life-free obligations. Guilt servings. Best revenge? Not served at all. In the end, this wasn't just about a skipped dinner, it was about reclaiming self-respect from those who'd trampled it for years. Karma isn't always swift, but when it hits, it's poetic. Victoria's story reminds us, boundaries aren't selfish, they're survival. If you've learned that the hard way, share below. If this revenge gave you that justice rush, smash like, subscribe for more epic sagas, and comment your stories. Did family push you too far? Share this video, and click the next one for another tale of sweet payback. Thanks for watching. See you soon.